are taking over your airwaves. In 3, 2, 1.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
Good morning, zebras. It is March 13th, 2025. We're feeling good. We're alive. Mr. Allen is settling in. Jacket is hung. It's like watching Mr. Rogers.
I don't know if they know who that man is.
That's a shame. That is a shame. We got to teach them some lessons today. How you doing this morning, Coach?
I'm doing fine, man. We one day closer. What they call it, Friday Eve. We're on Friday Eve today.
I like to call Thursday Friday Junior.
That too. Okay, we can go with that.
Friday Light.
Okay.
Low Fat Friday.
On the what is it, Bitmoji app, it's Friday Junior.
Friday Junior.
Yeah.
You like the Bitmojis.
I do. I like that.
And you're another one of those people who, it's you.
Yeah.
Like, good, solid design on the
Took some
Bitmoji.
time in that. I was a lot of like, nah, that ain't it. And then back. Do you see the new one called Playground?
No.
It's an app on iPhone. It's Playground. It's an AI emoji type thing.
Okay.
So it'll take one picture that you have, you upload the picture, and it comes very close to that picture of you. And then you can play with the background and clothing and things of that nature.
Playground. All right.
Yeah.
You gave me something to do during advisory today.
Yeah, so if you like, I think it's probably part of one of the latest updates. I'm not sure how up to date your phone is, but check it out.
Okay. All right. Well, we got Mr. Allen here. We got announcements, weather, and it's Throwback Thursday, so we will throw it back. All right. Let's go.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
The weather, baby.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 37 degrees in New Brunswick. Feels like it's 32. This is the low of the day, and we're going up to a high of 49 degrees. It's going to be partly cloudy, conditions around 12 o'clock, and so not as warm as it's been the last couple days, but we will bounce back tomorrow, 56, Saturday, 58, Sunday, 68, and we are in the mid to high 50s into the 60s for at least the next 2 weeks. So
It's a beautiful thing because we're going outside for golf on Monday.
someone used to say it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I don't know if they know who that is. I think we need to poll that, man.
We might have to throw back to Mr. Rogers today.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right, we've got announcements. We're going to roll that in. Mr. Allen, I believe you know what the first announcement is. So get us started.
Subscribe and follow the podcast. Listen on demand wherever you listen to podcasts. The Zebra Podcast Network, party people. Check us out. Hit the Dino code there if you want to get a look at what's going on around here. I remember walking in last year with Julian. That's all I keep thinking about is Julian, man. That guy was great for this stuff.
He was good. Am I unmuted? Let's see.
There's some drama up here.
All right, Miss Morano, what is our quote of the day?
Good morning, this is Miss Morano with your quote of the day. I'm a woman and a warrior. If you think I can't be both, you've been lied to. Jennifer Ducadar.
Thank you, Miss Morano. She is certainly a warrior in her own right. All right, National Day. Today is National Dermatologist Day.
Wow. National Jewel Day. Now, quite sure the women would like that one.
Oh, yeah. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. It is National K-9 Veterans Day.
National Coconut Day.
You like coconut flavor and coconut, Coach?
As long as it's mixed with chocolate. I can't do it straight up.
So sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy, I've never got... I don't like coconut shavings, but some coconut flavoring, coconut cream is good.
I gotta have the dark chocolate.
Okay. Today is also National Good Samaritan Day, so today's the day to do something nice for others. Stop being selfish.
Whoa, National Open and Umbrella Indoors Day. Never knew that took place, but I will say, my granddaughter was over there on Friday, and her mom, my daughter, went nuts. She was running around in the house going, "It's raining, G-Pop, it's raining." My daughter went crazy. "You don't supposed to do that. That's bad luck."
Not today.
It's her day. I'm going to have to let my daughter know. Let Callie go crazy with that umbrella.
And today is National Earmuff Day. So
who comes up with these days?
I have no idea. I go to a website that is called like nationalday.org or something, and
Okay.
I just pull from that. There's always something. It gives me something to talk about.
Earmuff.
And in years past, it would give Julian something to complain about. It's like throwing fuel on the fire.
Yeah.
All right. On this day in history, in the year 1781, William Herschel discovers the planet Uranus. Got to be careful with that one. In 1881, Tsar Alexander II was assassinated in St. Petersburg, Russia. And in 1942, the U.S. Army launches their K-9 Corps. So there we go. Little history lesson today. And shout out to Julian's mom, who's hanging out watching us in the chat. Biggest #1 fan of the Zebra Morning Show. Clubs today. What do we got?
Oh, today we got the Alliance Club. Again, 245 to 345. The location will be in room A208. And the Art Club, again, 245 to 345 in room A101. That club right there should be popping, man. I see so many kids around the school doodling on stuff and be like, yo, like, how did you create that? To the point where, like, I remember one young lady, I said, "I'm buying you a doodle pad." You know what I'm saying? And I put it in my supplies. And when the year came, I found that young lady and gave it to her.
That's awesome.
She was nice with that thing, man.
Yeah, we have in the Freshman Academy, we got a lot of talented artists. All right. I'll be honest, I don't know why I'm making this announcement anymore, because I make the announcement every day and then I promptly get an email at 8:15 that says there's no tech table. But hey, I'll try again. We got a tech table here at the high school, 8:30 to 9:15 at the bottom of the main staircase, and from 1 to 1:45. You can get your Chromebooks repaired, replaced, or you can get a loaner during the morning session. You need your physical student ID. You need to use SmartPass to get there, and hopefully it's happening today, but you never know. Testing changes everything, really.
Earbug, $60. You can order it during advisory with Mr. McDermott or Miss Esposito in D204. You can also order it online by clicking on the Dino code. Also, visit our Instagram at NBHS_YB.
We've got the Key Club and Hispanic Culture Club sponsoring a blood drive on March 19th in the Wrestling Room. Sign up using QR codes on flyers all around the school. You need to be at least 16 years old to give blood, and you need to have your parents' consent. So pick up a consent form from the Key Club bulletin board on the second floor in the C-Pod and plan to donate on March 19th.
The Spectrum Literary and Art Magazine is accepting your artwork and literary submissions of poetry and prose. Electronic and physical submissions are welcome. There's no theme, so it's wide open to creative content. See Mr. Thornburg.
And speaking of the incomparable Mr. Thornburg, the spring musical, Little Shop of Horrors, is coming to New Brunswick High School on April 10th, 11th, and 12th. 2 performances at 7 p.m. on the 10th and 11th, and a Saturday matinee on April 12th. Come and witness the thrilling tale of love, laughter, and botanical betrayal as Seymour and his not-so-ordinary houseplant take center stage. There will be singing and dancing and questionable gardening practices. So don't miss out. Make sure you grab tickets. $5. I don't know the ticket prices yet, so I'm not going to give out false information. But we will have ticket information coming up in the next month. See you there, if you dare.
Get involved. Join Student Council. Student Council meets every first and third Thursday The location is B321. The time is from 2:45 to 3:45. If you can't make that meeting, please join the class council meetings. That's every second and fourth Thursday. Same place, B321, same time, 2:45 to 3:45. If you can't make any of the meetings, you can be caught up by listening or signing in to visit nbstudentcouncil.com. And you can also check us out on Instagram at nbhs.stuco.
All right, Coach, who's getting the shout out today? What class you want to show some love to?
Okay, let's go. We went with 2028 when I was here on Tuesday. We're going to show love to the class of 2027.
Let's go, sophomores. Join your Google Classroom. Connect with the class of 2027 on Instagram at NBClass of 27. Are there any golfers or basketball players in the class of 27?
Oh, yeah, we have a slew of basketball players in the class of 2027. Golf, I'm going to find out. Golf is tricky because they're signed up in Google Classroom, but I'm not sure if they're juniors, seniors, or whatever. Now it's just a few guys coming back. In the sophomore class, we don't have any guys. We might have a few girls.
Now, speaking of golf, I saw Mally on the stairway the other day on my way to lunch. I said, hey, heard you might be playing golf this year. And at first he looked very confused, and then he said, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, see, Mally, I'm going after Mally, John Yale, those two, because they're not playing a spring sport, but they're playing AAU. So what better time to spend with me? You know what I'm saying? We can have a good time and get them involved. You should have seen Mally the other day. Mally was swinging. I said, Mally, you got something there.
All right.
So I'm going to keep working on those guys.
Come on, boys. Go play golf. Let's go. All right. Happy birthday to you if today is your birthday. We did not get any official birthday shout-outs, but, well, you know, it happens. Send us an email. Go to our website. Let us know. Any birthdays in your life?
Yeah, I got my oldest, Antoinette, turned 33 on March 5th. And my youngest turns 20 March 18th, coming up.
That is coming up.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
she'll be 20.
Happy birthday to the Allen girls.
Yeah.
All right, we got Zebra Morning Show and Podcast Network merch. Scan the Dino code. Support us. We don't make any money. It's okay. But you could certainly do the advertising. We got hoodies, sweatshirts, stickers, water bottles. We got it all. So, Dino code and help us out.
Does the water bottle have a straw?
It's one of the, it looks like it's screw off top. There might be a couple different kinds.
I have to take a look at that. Oh, my man just walked by, Mr. Monahan.
Sometimes he pops in. All right, announcements. If you want to get him on the morning show, zebrapodcastnetwork.com, or you could submit something on our Google form, or send us a voicemail, or if you want to hand Mr. Allen a note in the hallway, he could bring it in when he comes in. We'll get your announcement on the air. All right, that's it for announcements. Let's throw it back.
You're listening to the Zebra Podcast Network. Your school, your voice.
All right, Mr. Allen, it is Throwback Thursday. It's February. Oh my gosh. It's March 13th. We're not going backwards. We're only going forward. It's a blue day, and as I'm pulling up the little game that we're going to play this morning, I want to ask you this little throwback question. As a kid in high school, what was the biggest challenge you had in high school that you overcame? I apologize for a very heavy question.
No, that's interesting. I think the biggest one was the student athlete stigma. And I'm dating myself, but we're going back to the Prop 48 days. You know
Okay.
about that.
Yes.
So it was like you got to get a 700 or better on the SAT to be eligible to play college sports. And I did pretty well academically, but that SAT wore me out, man, because I just didn't want to be that person. So I was constantly studying and all of that to try to not be a part of that. And I think that kind of was like a huge obstacle for me because a lot of guys was very good athletes, but they weren't getting a grade. So it was kind of sometimes hard with that. Mm-hmm.
I get that.
Yeah, it's kind of like you don't. And it happens here a lot. Like some guys are just scared to be great academically because they better than their friends, and I don't get that. And that was something that I didn't care about. I was like, I'm getting these grades because I didn't want to be a part of that Prop 48 thing because that was a big thing back when I was growing up in high school.
Yeah. And you had the opportunity. Athletics played a role in your college experience, right? You played college basketball, so it was a way for you to get where you wanted to go and do what you wanted to do, plus the grades.
Right. That was key. I remember John Thompson walked off the court as a protest of the Prop 48 because that's how big it was. And when
You're talking about the Georgetown coach.
Yes, the Georgetown coach.
Correct.
When he did that, that was a big thing. Like, it was seismic. I remember the game's about to start, and he just walked right across the court, and it was like, John Thompson's protesting Prop 48. It shouldn't be a test that allows you whether or not you're eligible to play college sports. And I think a few years later that was abandoned, and then they came up with something different for that.
Got it. For me, it was like it was more in spite of high school, where like I was well behaved, I teachers liked me, and when I got through high school, it was the challenge. Like, I don't know that while I enjoyed my high school experience, I don't know that high school fully prepared me for college. I was good at the game of school, and teachers liked me, and I've always kind of wondered, was I actually intelligent at the time? Because when I got to college, I struggled.
Was it because there was no connection? To me, college, you don't get a connection with the professor like you do in high school. Was that it? Because
there was that, yeah, where I was able to connect with my high school teachers and develop positive rapport and relationships. And when I got to college, that they weren't having it. It wasn't like trying to like suck up and be their friend or anything. It was just like I wasn't able to make that connection.
Right.
So I struggled with that.
I think that's the case with a lot of young folks, your age, my age, and even now, is you get that connection in high school, where it's like, come on, do this, you need to do this. You got somebody guiding you.
Yeah.
Where when you get to college, it's kind of sort of like figure it out. You hope you luck up on that professor who takes that high school mentality, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that you're doing things. I think that's the big disconnect.
Now, I do try to bring that because I adjunct at Rutgers, and
Right.
I do, again, maybe it's because I spend most of my day in high school, but I do work to develop relationships with the college student to, again, it's an academic institution, it's higher learning, but it's also an opportunity to teach them how to network and form positive relationships, because I see it in college students today. Like, I was talking to a girl yesterday who was trying to schedule an interview for her project and connect with somebody. And she's like, I've gone to all these websites, I've sent all these emails. I said, have you picked up a phone and actually called a phone number and tried to talk to another human? And she was like, I hadn't even considered that. So it's the little things that I can try and, help. But it starts with relationships, and that's with anything.
Yeah. It's funny, though. I got to say, I was telling the kids the other day in Algebra 1, because we share some of the same kids, or a lot of the same kids.
All of the same kids.
I said, Mr. Nessie is a professor at Rutgers. And one of the kids was like, wow, he got demoted? I said, no. I said, he kind of leveled up. You know what I'm saying? I said, he took high school education, and now he's teaching college education. I said, I think that's a level up, not a level down. And I was just amazed that they would think that a job at Rutgers would be a level down.
That's interesting.
I can't remember what group of kids it was, but we were talking about it the other day.
Well, it's certainly not a demotion. I enjoy what I do, and it puts a little extra coin in my pocket.
Oh, always makes it feel a little bit better when you can rub some money on it.
Yes. All right. Little Throwback Thursday game. You like music, right?
If it's naming titles of songs, I'm done.
What? Okay. I was going to theme this 90s, and I was going to go maybe a little hip hop, a little R&B, a little mix. Where do you stand on that?
I would know the song, but I wouldn't know the title of the song. I'm bad with that. Do you know how
But maybe
many
you'll
times
sing along.
This phone right here is like, I'm like, yo, who sings this song?
You're all about Shazam.
And my kids. I just go to my daughters and like, who sings this song? And they're like, you don't know who that is. So,
All right, well, let's see what happens. I won't play the beep or the win. We'll just have some fun listening to music.
oh boy, this is gonna be.
All right, let's see what we got. And hopefully it's clean. We'll take
Why
our
don't you
chances.
let me do that to you? Can I? Dude, let's switch roles a little bit. Can you do the throwback music thing?
Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, because I know I'm not gonna have success with this. And why?
Life's like a soundtrack. I roll to the beat.
Dre.
Street rap like
I know
Cali.
that. I don't know the.
I'll give you my phone. You hit the unpause button. We'll see how I do.
Hit the unpause. So I can hit play, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You ready?
All right, we'll see.
Till I'm asleep. Wake up in the AM.
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
Where would I see the name of the song?
If
Oh,
you
here
keep-
it is, right there. Dre thing. Still Dre.
Still Dre.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, still Dre.
We'll nipper the dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a snug glove. Like
You know
a
who
box of
that is.
positives. It's
I
a
know the
plus.
group. You know who that is.
I don't.
The group name starts with the T.
Sega Genesis when I was
It was two guys. Fife Dog. Q-Tip.
I like listening to it,
See?
but
That was a Tribe Called Quest.
okay.
All right, here we go. This one I know you
I
got.
couldn't picture this 50-inch screen on the
Biggie.
green light.
Yep. All right, Biggie.
I don't have the song name.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Yep, Juicy. All right, ready?
Ready?
I trip we box with crazy bitches aiming guns and all my baby bitches. Beef with housing police release scriptures
letters.
that's maybe Hitler's.
Dre.
Ah.
Nas.
There you go.
There you go.
Name of song?
Yeah, no, don't have the name.
The World Is Yours.
Okay.
I would have did all right, I think. That.
Only in Cali where we riot, not rally, so live and die. In LA we wear chucks.
Ah!
Yeah, that's right.
Dre.
Nope.
No.
Dre's the producer.
Producer. California.
Uh-huh. My heart.
When I'm in my car, I'm laid back.
California Love. Tupac.
Tupac.
Spare tire in the back seat, but that's flat.
Just
And you
Elo?
wanna know what's really
No.
what-
I want to say. Let's see.
Skilo. I wish I was a little bit taller. No?
Yep. Skilo, I wish. Yep.
I wish.
I wouldn't have known that name.
That song came up in advisory. I was playing a hip hop list.
Oh, okay, you ready?
No, hold on. I was playing little hip hop list in advisory yesterday, and the Skilo song came on, and I told somebody, I was like, I remember I had the cassette. It was I Wish on one side. I don't remember what the other side was, but I had the single.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you just had the single. Okay. Cassettes. Wow.
Yeah, going back. I don't got it.
Method Man.
I didn't listen to a lot of Method Man.
Okay. Bring the Pain.
Found out my mom does more dope than I do.
Eminem?
Told her I'd grow up to be a
My name
famous
is.
rapper. Make a record about doing drugs.
Okay. My name is. That was 10 right there. All right. Let's see.
Oh, that was all of them?
Yeah, it was 10 of them.
All right, please don't subject me to that.
I don't claim to be a big rap star, cause no matter who you are, you still catch a bullet scar.
It's one of my favorite rappers right there. I would have got that one with no problem. From Newark, New Jersey. Him and Method Man are real cool.
I got to turn in my hip hop card.
That was Red Man. Tonight's the night. I would have probably did all right.
You would have. Okay.
I just, you know what it is for me? Like I said, it's always the naming of the song. I always got to get help with that. It's like I need to hit that button or make that phone call. Yo, what's the name of this rapper? Or what's the name of this song?
When you were a teen and you were, getting music, were you a guy who was recording stuff off the radio? Were you buying cassettes? Did you have records? Were you CDs?
I was a big cassette guy growing up. Every Friday and Saturday, I would record Hot 97 or 98.7 rap music. They would play from like 9 to 12 or 1 o'clock. I would record on a 90-minute Sony or Panasonic tape. And I was even the guy who would listen to the song and write the lyrics in the notebook so that I can memorize the song. And my cousin just said that the other day. He said, "Hey, remember when you used to do that?" I said, "Yeah, I remember that." Then I gravitated to the CD. I remember when I was in college, I was
Not every CD would put the lyrics in the jacket or like.
Right.
Not everybody did that.
That was a big thing too. Just the whole cassette with the paper that came with it, where they would give all of their shout outs to all of the people that they like, that supported them.
Yeah.
That was huge. And then I remember when we was in college, the CD came out, and guys had either a Walkman to travel with on the bus or the plane, or they had the first
Discman.
Yeah, first one, right? And I never forget, I was like, "Yo, I got the radio that burns CDs to tapes. If you need them, I'm selling them for $3. I made a racket. I never forget that. So I went through the whole cassette to the CD to the DVD phase. And
When you went into the CD phase, did you do like one of those like Columbia House, give us a penny, we'll send you 10 CDs?
No, I didn't do that. I was one of those guys that would go to Alwick Records in Elizabeth, or I can't remember the other one, the big one, and I would just go buy the CD. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. I know what you're talking about. It was like I forgot.
It's like a Ponzi scheme for music.
It was something at Columbia House or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right? I remember that. It used to be always in like a magazine or something like that. Man, this is a real throwback right here.
Did you go to social gatherings, we'll call them, where you'd have a DJ who would show up with his crate of records and
I
hit the
I
ones and
wasn't-
twos?
Yeah, I wasn't a real party guy, but I did work. I remember my my high school football coach, my middle school coach, he was a DJ. And when I was in 8th grade, I used to help him out. I was his hands guy.
Okay.
So he was like, "Oh, we got to go do a prom in Scotch Plains." I'm like, "All right, I'll be there." So he'll pick me up. And my job was, like you said, to move all of the crates, dig it in the crates. That's what it used to be called.
Nice. Nice.
Wow.
This is what Throwback Thursday is all about.
I like that.
All right. We'll be back tomorrow. You going to come to the cafeteria?
Oh, yeah, I'm outside tomorrow. I like that vibe that was in there for the first time.
Excellent.
Last week. So I'm outside. I'll be there.
And I will check the weather. I don't know if it's warm enough yet to go outside, but I'll let you know. I'll text you if that's right set up.
All right, well, I'll be here.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Happy Thursday. Mr. Allen, wave goodbye, say goodbye.
Everybody be great, New Brunswick High School. Be great.
Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show. Please tell a friend to help spread the word. Word of mouth is the best way to help us grow. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're on X, Instagram, and Threads at Zebra Podcast Net. Visit our website at zebrapodcastnetwork.com where you can learn about joining us. And don't forget to send us your announcements and shout-outs. Have a great day, Zebra Nation.